So it will finish by the first week of December. We started from the beginning of November. So it will finish by the first week of December. We'll have the finale in the first week of December itself.
Got it. Great. Are they doing any practice of speaking together with their partners, with people in the group?
We have given them the task and they are trying. I mean, at least some of them are trying. And so it's been great. Plus, they are getting 2 audios in a week. So that itself gives them practice.
Then you're covering it in the syllabus itself, the talking part.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we are live, Babita. I could do it
Yeah.
from phone itself. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll start. I'll share the screen, na, Sumita ji?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Just a second. Yes. Can you see?
Yeah, thank you, Babita ji. So the word for the day today is accomplish, which means achieve or complete something successfully. For example, the students accomplished the task in less than 10 minutes. And the Hindi word for it is pura karna. So accomplish means to do something successfully. For example, we can say we have accomplished a lot in the few weeks that we have been doing English Vinglish. So we have managed to complete a large part of our task. And we can also use the adjective form of it. We can say accomplished. So we can say so and so is an accomplished writer or an accomplished chef. So that's another way, another form of the word accomplish. The idiom of the day is give a shot, which means to try something you are not quite familiar with. You are not sure that whatever you are going to try, you will succeed in being able to complete that, but you still feel that you want to try it, you want to give a shot, you want to have a shot at it. So that's what give a shot means. I'm not sure that I'll be able to climb Mount Everest, but I still want to give it a shot. So that's give a shot. The pronunciation words are very interesting. Menu. So in India, we often tend to say menu, but no. The correct pronunciation is menu. The second word is receipt. It's spelled with a P, but the P here is silent. So we say receipt. Can I have a receipt for this, please? Receipt. So that's how you pronounce menu and receipt. Thank you. Over to you, Babita ji.
Babita ji, or
Sunita ji, can you mute your...
Sorry. So we've had the word of the day, the idiom of the day, and the pronunciation. So whenever
you can stop sharing the screen, you can stop sharing this.
So in your conversation, try and use the word of the day and the idiom of the day. And whenever you're going to the restaurant, so you know what to say. You need to say menu now, not menu. And the other word was
Receipt.
Receipt. So whenever you're asking for a bill, you can just say, please give me the bill or please give me the receipt, the food receipt. So these are the two places where you can use this. So over to Rashmi.
give it a shot. Yes. So a very good morning to all, and especially to our special guest, Priya Jalan. Very warm welcome to Priya and to all the participants, mentors, Kavita and Darshana. Thank you so much for coming and joining us today. So we have a special session with Priya Jalan. For those who don't know, Priya has been associated with English Vinglish since its very launch during pre-COVID times. So we are so privileged to have her back in today's session. Can we have a round of applause for Priya? So let me introduce. Priya Jalan is the founder of Bench English and a voice reclamation coach. She has trained hundreds of learners from diverse backgrounds to speak fluently and confidently. Through her 6-month flagship program, Speak to Earn, she coaches growth-driven individuals, mid-level professionals, and coaches to become clear, confident, and uninhibited in their communication.
Mommy.
Her training includes storytelling, elevator pitch mastery, video making, and natural flow on camera and presentation skills. Priya's work focuses on helping people express themselves with ease, clarity, and impact. Her mission is to create deep transformation in the way people communicate in their personal and professional lives. So with this, I hand over the podium to our special guest, Priya Jalan.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Rashmi. That was such a warm introduction you gave of mine. Okay, so all the participants gear up. This is going to be fully interactive. It's not that I'm going to talk and you're going to listen. English is a fully practical class all the time. So is everybody ready to do a lot of activity today? I see Rashmi's hands up. How about the participants? Swati, Sneha, Samta, Sunita. Yes. Okay. So you can use the chat box, guys. You can use the chat box or the reaction to show the thumbs up. See how Vijaya has given this thumbs up? Yeah, you can use the chat box as well. All right. First of all, let's understand what is fluency. What do you think? You all want to become fluent, confident speakers, right? So what is fluency according to you? Who would start? Yes, Shika.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Good morning. Fluency means like a smooth way.
Superb. Smooth. Yes. Great. Anything else, anyone?
Without babbling. Without
Fluency,
babbling.
Without
yeah,
fumbling. Yes.
Fumbling.
fluency means speak in a one flow without hesitation and without mistakes.
Yes. No hesitation. No mistake. Just fluently speaking. Flowing. Okay. What else?
You use word correctly.
Correct usage of the words. Okay.
Correct pronunciation.
Correct pronunciation. Yes. So we have gathered quite a few data from the room. Smooth, not fumbling, flowing, not being hesitant, not making pronunciation mistakes. Absolutely. Fluency is that when you speak, you are speaking without fillers, awkward pauses. There is no word recall problem. You are speaking unhinged. You are able to make a conversation and hold it in English and not go back to your native Hindi, right? So fluency will give you a seat at any table where there is a conversation going on, networking going on, right? Because you're fluent, you can talk to anybody in English without having any real problem. Like you're free to talk, correct? Okay. Is confident speaking different than fluent speaking, or is it the same? And if not the same, what else could be confident speaking about?
Both are different, I think so.
How?
Fluency is of any language, I think so. Matlab. And confidence is different thing which we should be. If you're speaking in Hindi also, you should be very confident that I am not hesitant at all.
You're not hesitant at all. I'll just do gallery speak for myself. Yeah. So you're not hesitant. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Cool. What else?
From my side, this much.
Yeah, great. That was an absolutely valid answer. Every answer is a valid answer. After all, speaking is very, very psychological in nature. It's not just a skill, it's also how you feel. There is an internal game involved and there is the skill involved. The skill to speak is one thing, but the internal confidence to speak is another. And as somebody was mentioning also, see, confidence is when you are fluent, but you can also put magic into your words. Now, when you are speaking to create an impact. You want to speak because you want to influence, because you want to make that sale happen, you want to attract that client or customer, you want to just be known and heard, not just because you're speaking well, but because you know what you want your audience to specifically listen, what message you want to deliver, and whether that is being heard or not. है ना, वो confident speaker हुआ, isn't it? Yeah. So how many of us here want to be both confident also and fluent also?
Me, Samta.
Great. I can see a lot of hands raised. Superb. Sangeeta, Sneha, everybody's hands is raised. Great, great. So today I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to do this, okay? But the first thing that I'll tell you, which is entirely the class about, that one formula which will make you fluent, which will make you confident, which is in fact going to solve any and every problem that comes during speaking English. Be it TEDx speakers, be it the people who are speaking because they were convent educated, everybody has mastered this formula, which I'm going to tell you. And because they now have this ability to just, they have put in efforts for that particular formula, they are now fluent and confident. And it comes in degrees. Like first you will be fluent, and then you will have some problems during, let's say, grammar. So you're learning grammar. You might have some problems in pronunciation. So the more you will practice, pronunciation will get better. Recall, word recall problem. Yes. How quickly are you getting the words in your brain so that you can speak instantaneously? All of this, I'm telling you, each and every problem, hesitation, confidence, one formula will solve it. Cool? Excited, everybody? Yeah, amazing. Now, how many of you have heard of receptive and productive skills?
What reproductive?
Receptive skills and productive skills.
Productive
Receptive is
and
like we observe receiving something or uh, and understand the things.
Very good.
Receptive is that time.
So,
And other word is sorry
productive skills.
productive. So when we receive something, to then we use the word or things use in our work or use in our sentence. That is the reproduction.
Neha, I loved it. You have taken the meaning of the phrase and you've applied it. Amazing. Confident speaker, perfect. Let me explain
Yeah.
now. Okay. As Neha said, exactly that is how it happens with learning English in terms of receptive, productive skills. See, I'll give you first an example and then we'll go back to English. If you want to cook paneer butter masala, you have to have paneer, and then you should know how to cook it perfectly, and then you'll have a tasty lip smacking paneer butter masala ready. Correct? If you don't have the paneer, and if you have chole, then you can't get paneer, right? You will get chole masala. In the same way, when you are speaking in English and you want to recall a word, have a proper grammar knowledge, do pronunciation fluently, have you deposited words, familiarity with English, comfort with English in your bank first? Do you have that ingredient? Do you have your paneer? Okay, that is receptive skills. Receptive skills simply means, are you reading and listening in English enough in order to have your ingredient ready through which you can cook the speaking? It's like if in your bank there is no money deposited, how will you withdraw? So depositing words, depositing, I remember when Kavita and I again started first English, she told me in a meeting, I particularly remember the very first time we talked about English, she said, Priya, I want them, the participants, it was an offline one in the very beginning. So she said, we want them to read. We'll have a newspaper, and all the students would do, the members, they'll read it aloud, whoever is hesitant in speaking. And that is actually how it begins, because when you read, when you speak out loud, you are depositing a lot of words and familiarity with English language in your account. Now I have met with students who are so good in speaking, in the sense they are communication teachers. Many I meet who are teachers and trainers, and yet when they talk, what happens, they do stop a little more often than required to recall that word, or they do feel that they still are not very unhinged. Okay, now somebody would tell me that, ma'am, they speak all the time, they're trainers themselves, right? What is the problem is, even they are not reading as much. So whenever they come to me, I say, just start reading, guys. I know you speak all the time, because they are trainers and because somebody in the corporate office goes on speaking a lot. But if that person is not reading or listening, that person's fluency gets hampered. So this is one thing which people might take very casually, that okay, reading से क्या ही होगा, जितना मैं बोलूंगी उतना मेरी English अच्छी होगी. But no, it's about, the two skills are very important and are equally important, but people somehow think receptive skills are not as important. But think of it, if you don't have the words, how will you get it, how will you get from your bank? One of my students, again, I tell you, she was amazing speaker already, always. But once when she came to my class, she was killing it. She was nailing every phrase. She was just talking like the superstar. And I said, what changed? She said, ma'am, now I'm into this habit of reading voraciously. And she just got into this habit of reading fictional books and she had covered like 10 books around, and I could see the difference in her speaking. So reading and listening is important. सब convince हो गए कि मैं और convince करूं? सब हो गए convince?
Yes.
Okay, now. So do this at your home. When Babita ji, Rashmi, everybody in the group, Rachna, they're all making you speak, practice so much of English, right? But when you will read on your own at your home, then the magic will happen. When the convent people come to you and they talk and you admire, there must be some person whom you really admire because they speak so flawlessly, right? Some person, ask them, when did they start first speaking in English? Chances are they will tell you, in my school, everybody used to speak in English. My teachers used to speak in English. So imagine, even if you speak 1 hour in your school in English, or you listen at least to your teachers and peers 1 hour, right? At least 1 hour into, let's say, 52 weeks. So how many days? 1 hour into 5 days. Let's say 2 days holiday. 5 days equals to 1 week. 52 weeks. 52 weeks कितना होता है? 520 घंटे minimum, right? इतना वो लोग सुन के आते हैं English, and then they are able to be fluent. You and I want to do it today. We have to read and listen, and that too consciously. There is something called active reading. There's something called passive reading. When you read, if you are reading only for the content, it will not happen as quickly. So how should you read? When you are reading, I want you to particularly engage with the language and forget content. The first 10 minutes of any day that you sit for reading, please only focus on the language so much that you don't understand even the content because your focus is only on the language. 10 minutes of concentrated reading will give you much more benefits than half an hour of passive reading, but both are important. You must read for enjoying the content, understanding the content, and there will come a time when both are happening simultaneously. You're reading also, and your brain is registering language very actively. For example, once upon a time, there was a king. The king had 3 daughters. They were the prettiest, smartest, and most beautiful in the kingdom. So, how do you read? Once upon a time, there was a king. Oh, was a king. So, the story is in all past. There was a king. Ah, my subject is king. There was a king. There were mangoes on the table. Okay, cool. The king had 3 daughters. Oh, king is subject, had is verb, 3 daughters. हाँ, the king had, again past. हाँ, ऐसे नहीं लिखा है the king has 3 daughters. Right. मैं बोलूंगी तो मैं बोलूंगी I have 2 children, but क्योंकि मैं present में बोलूंगी, पर ये story है तो पूरी past में. Cool. The princes were prettiest, smartest, and most whatever the adjective was, right? Prettiest, smartest, and most intelligent, let's say. All three are adjectives. So I'm not saying she's pretty and she also has intelligence and she's one of the smart. No, it is all comparable. मैं जैसे कंपेयर कर रही हूँ वैसे आपको नहीं करना है. You do it according to your ability to understand language. Just read the text and try to interact with the language part of English. सबको समझ में आ रहा है? Do you all think I'm giving yarn? Do you all think this will work? I tell you guys, this works like a charm.
Yes.
Do it for 10 minutes every day. And you can also give it to ChatGPT that, hey, this is the first para. I have analyzed it in this way. Tell me more ways. How else could have I analyzed this particular 4 lines? And ChatGPT will give you more ideas and you'll be like, ये तो मैंने सोचा ही नहीं. Yeah. And same with listening. Now, can someone tell me why is listening important? क्यों ऐसा है कि listening जरूरी है? Whatever I just said made sense.
जब हम सुनते हैं ना, जब हम सुनते हैं तो वो जो वर्ड है जो हमारे माइंड में जो जहाँ पे हम अब जैसे प्रोनाउंसिएशन, तो यदि हम बार बार सुनेंगे तो वो कहीं ना कहीं जाके हमें करेक्ट करता ही ये करता है. सुनने से वो
करेक्ट
होता है कि व्हाट इज राइट और व्हाट इज रॉन्ग. आप ज्यादा समझ में आता है, अटेंड करते हैं ना. अब जैसे कि पहले इतना ध्यान नहीं देते थे, अब सुनते हैं. हमारे मेंटर हमें बताते तो हमें पता चलता है कि सुनना कितना जरूरी है. सुनने से इम्पैक्ट होता है. अब जैसे आई एम टेलिंग यू दैट आई एम नॉट बी एबल टू learn Sanskrit sloka, then they tell always listen. After that, when you listen, then you learn. That's why when we listen, with our pronunciation and a lot of things are improving.
Superb, Sangeeta ji. Perfect. You completely built upon what we discussed. Amazing. Also, remember when you listen something and you have to listen very carefully, you do like this. Yeah? You have to listen somebody saying something far away. So you close your eyes and all your skills, all your other senses, that goes down and your auditory skill is heightened. है ना? And the registration happens much more smoothly. One, as Sangeeta ji said. Second, for pronunciation. When you are reading, you might pronounce a word as per your knowledge. But when you hear someone else's pronunciation, then only you can cross verify, isn't it? So I am from a non-English medium school. Okay, my school was English medium in name only. So my teacher used to speak immaculate English, my English teacher, and I would just want to copy her, right? So, but what I did at that time, which I did not know is part of the productive and receptive skill, is that I used to hear the pronunciation from Google, because I would read on my own a lot of books, and then I'll stumble upon a word which somebody might have said to me or I might have heard, but I was confused as to how to pronounce it correctly. I do this till data. Everybody does it. See, whenever you are reading a new word, you don't know how exactly it should be pronounced in English because the phonetics in English changes. It is not as per really what is written. So you have to hear the right pronunciation once. And suppose there is one word that you have been mispronouncing for very long, then it takes a lot of time also to change it, but once you have to be aware, first step कि मेरा क्या mistake है. You don't have to become good at every pronunciation, but at least the ones which you are definitely making a mistake in and others are not. जैसे breakfast है ना, breakfast होता है. Again, develop, simple words, question, analysis. Pronunciation helps you. तो अभी हम लोग एक लाइव एक्टिविटी करेंगे जिसमें हम लोग ये दोनों करेंगे. We'll do reading also, we'll do listening also, and we'll do speaking also. Is that okay? Super. So let's see how many participants are there. We have cool.
We have 11.
So Babita ji, what we'll do is I'll open a presentation which has a story. So one person will read the story, and Babita ji, please mention who is the second person who's going to explain that slide to us in their words. Excuse me, guys. Okay. We are going to read a story, and there will be one person who will read it aloud. So everybody is listening, and that person is reading. Cool. Second person, be ready because you will be explaining that slide in your words. Simple slide, simply explain. No overthinking. Okay. And then we'll just continue with this. Cool. Now, this story that I have chosen for today, it's a very nice story about our Indian heritage and culture. It is about the masters. You know how our great masters, they could do things at the snap of finger, because they had done so much of tapasya, cleanliness, purity. They are enlightened masters, right? In our India, we have had so many enlightened masters, and how they could do things for people like us, for ordinary people, which others would think miracles. But I think in India, it was just an event. In India, we know that if we have a master and if that is an enlightened master, and then miracles are a part of our life. I think Indians know this much more rootedly, much more deeply than probably any other civilization which got so many masters and everything else later on. For us, it is a part of our culture right from 10,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago when Krishna was there, 10,000 years ago when, right? So we are a part of that lineage. So Babita ji, would you be conducting this? Like, can you just?
Yeah, I'll just call out the names and yeah. So Vijaya, would you like to read it? Please
You
unmute
would like
yourself.
to read it, okay?
Yes.
And Babita ji, let's mention who should be ready to explain this. Let's mention that person.
So Neha, are you ready to explain? Are you in the car? So will you be able to do it?
Priya, just a suggestion. That's what I feel.
Hmm.
Don't
Yes.
say who should be ready. Like let them all be ready and be good listeners. You know, we can just pick anyone so that they have all of them
I
are
can.
into it. That's my opinion. Like that's my
Oh,
suggestion.
no, perfect opinion, Rashmi. I love it. Rashmi is like, let's challenge them a little bit. And why be lenient and why to tell you are going to explain, others can rest. Super, Rashmi.
I
Let's
can. Can I? Can I?
Wait,
Can I read?
Sangeeta ji, wait. Vidya will read it right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
A skeptic walks in. Dr. Narayan Roy, a proud veterinary surgeon, agreed to visit Sri Yukeshwar not because he believed, but because his son Santosh begged him. The moment he left the silent meeting, Sri Yukeshwar looked at me and asked, "Why bring a dead man to the ashram?" I was stunned. "But, sir, he's very much alive." The master replied calmly, "In 6 weeks he won't be, unless he wears an astrological bangle."
I'll just give you the background, then you'll explain, okay? So, how many characters are there? There is this Dr. Narayan Roy, who is the person who is ill, okay? Who is the enlightened master here? Sri Yukteswar ji. And who is Santosh? Dr. Narayan, who is ill. His son Santosh is here, who believes in the master. And then there is the writer, the author, who is Yogi ji himself. And he is the one who is witnessing everything in this scene. ठीक है.
Okay. So Neha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh, here, here is like as I said, the Santosh is believed in a very much into in yoga, and he believes in Sri Yogeshwar son saint. So he wants to take his father uh, to the yogi. So so that his father can his father should be uh, his father get get believe in this sense knowledge and he
Good going on.
yeah.
Yes,
I'm
he can
not
be
getting
healed.
the
Yes.
word actually.
So that he can be healed. So there is this Dr. Narayan. Everybody wants him to be healed, and that's why they have visited to Sri Yukteswar. And how does Yukteswar behave? He says, "Are, why bring a dead man to the ashram? So what happened? He's alive. No, 6 weeks he'll be dead." So masters know everything, right? Enlightened person, he knew that Dr. Narayan will die unless he wears a bangle. Now, bangle is also something which is on the outside. It is the grace of a master which would ultimately make anyone not die and remain alive, correct? Check it. But good attempt. It was the first slide, so we are getting the setting. Everybody understand what is happening, okay? There's an ashram. There is this doctor who does not believe in the master, but he has still come and we want him to be healed. Let's see what happens. देखते क्या होता है? Dr. Narayan, does he remain alive or does he go? Does he not follow the master and meets with his destiny? ठीक है? Okay. Let's go ahead. But a good attempt. Vijaya, good attempt.
Okay, Swati Pudar. Read it out, please.
Yes, ma'am. Pride, illness, and a thin line. We got the bangle made, but Dr. Roy refused to wear it. I am in a perfect health, he said with pride. Days passed. Suddenly he felt seriously ill. In pain, he quietly agreed to wear the bangle. Doctors lost hope, but my master had said he will recover after 1 month of illness. And just like that, 30 days later, the same doctor walked into my house, alive, smiling, and claiming meat, not mysticism, saved him.
Claiming meat saved him because he was eating meat the entire month. That saved him, not mysticism. Who will explain?
Nidhi? Nidhi Musaddi.
Yeah. The that Yogendra had made the bangle, but that doctor refused to wear it. But as the days passed, he became serious, and then doctor made him wear the bangle, but and said that he will recover after a month. And just after when the month passed, the that doctor was fine, and he came back home as he was before.
Perfect, Nidhi, perfect. So first, the doctor said, no, I will not wear it. And then when he got very much ill a little later, then he said, okay, fine, let me try. And as the master said, after 30 days of wearing, he will become fine. He did become fine. Right? Perfect. Let's see what happens. Story ends. He said, I don't want to wear. I'm dying. He wore the bangle. He got saved. So what is in the rest of the slides? Let's see. Okay. Who will read next?
Sangeeta ji, read it out, please.
The price of ignoring a warning. He had ignored one part of the master's warning. It gives a meat 6 months past. He looked fit, spoke boldly, and dismissed Sri Yukteswar's word. I feel stronger than ever, he said, but the very next morning his son came running, tear in his eyes. Father dropped dead. The master's word had come true. I stood in silence, humbled by how time bores the truth.
So now the twist has come. Okay. There was a warning involved. Who will explain what was the warning? What happened?
Sunita Loya, please unmute yourself. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Explain whatever Sangeeta ji has read just now. Just explain this in your own words as how you have understood this.
The son given a warning when he will wear a band that he have to fulfill some conditions, but he did not. Then he was confident that I am stronger now, and after some time, the man was dead. Doctor was dead.
Yes, superb, Sunita.
The master.
So what happened here, Sunita? So the master said there's one condition, give up meat. Now this man, this doctor got better wearing the bangle, but thought it is because I'm eating meat. And the master said, if you eat meat, you will be dead.
I did not understood the give up meat or claiming meat. What is it?
Where is it?
In the last slide.
Previous one.
Yes, claiming meat and
claiming meat, not mysticism. So what do you mean by I claim that this saved my life? Claiming meat saved him. Okay. This is your subject. Meat is your subject and saved him is your verb. Meat saved him. He claimed meat saved him. What does it mean?
If he consume meats, he will not be able to live alive.
That is a warning, correct?
Yes.
But as she was asking about the meaning of the sentence. So he claimed that meat saved him. Meat was the reason why he got saved. Okay. I hope this story is not a little too much for you. Is it that the language is a bit too hard? Babita ji, do you think the language is a bit too hard for them?
The first page did seem a little hard, but then after that, the story is becoming clearer, and I think it's good. And here this claiming meat and not mysticism. So this is a good part to learn about how to maybe frame a sentence and make a comparison. And it's actually good and very
And I will give
interesting.
you all this slide. I'll give you the slide. You can read again at home. Sit,
Yes.
read again, see if everything is. Yes, Rachna.
It's a very interesting story. It's a very simple story. If you put in simpler words, it is very simple story. So I think it's a very good selection by you.
Perfect, perfect. Because I just changed it. 11:20. I had a simpler story in my mind, but I
No,
thought
they need
let's do
to.
something related to a little bit of mysticism and magic and
Yeah. No, it's
divine.
interesting. It is good. Let them understand, I think.
Yes, it's really good.
They all are giving a shot.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. So I'll just explain till now what has happened. One person came to the master asking for a blessing, right? When you go to a master and you're dying, you want to request that do something, save me. And the master said, okay, fine, wear this bangle and give up meat. He wore the bangle after much reluctance, and then when he finally got saved, he became skeptical again. हम लोग भी ऐसा करते हैं ना, भगवान ये कर दो फिर वो हो जाता है, फिर कहते हैं, भगवान ने क्या किया, मैंने इतनी मेहनत करी थी, है ना? मेहनत भी जरूरी है और ग्रेस भी जरूरी है. Same thing. But now this man, because he did not follow one particular warning, probably that is the reason, or to the mind of the skeptical, that could not be the reason, but the doctor becomes dead. Huh? Now we are talking about some devotion. Let's see. एक और है सासी. Okay. So who want to read about Sasi's sweet devotion?
Samta?
Yeah, good morning.
Let's go.
Sasi's sweet devotion. Sasi, my dear friend, often came to the ashram. He joked, laughed, and loved Master deeply. But his lifestyle was wild. Sri Yukteswar warned him gently. Reform or you will fall dangerously ill within a year. Sasi laughed. Master, my faith in you is stronger than than any stone. Master smiled. Then one day you will return with 3 sapphires, too late for help.
Sneha Putra, can you explain what you understood?
Yeah, I understood. I try to accomplish the meaning of this paragraph, and I'm now giving. I'm now giving a shot.
Super.
I'm using
Very
both.
good. Very good.
Good.
Now, telling that he is one of his friends, Shasi, he also used to come that ashram, and it seems that they are very good friends. They giggles and joke, and he loved the masters very deeply, but his lifestyle was not so good, and his master, Sri Yukteswar, always used to tell him that change yourself, otherwise you will fall ill very shortly, and your lifestyle is not good to your health. Then he always take that as a joke, and said ki, no, I am fine. I believe in you very strongly, but you don't I won't change myself. Then master said him that one day will come that you will fall ill, and to save yourself you will wear two or three sapphires, like cat's eye, emerald, gold, like that, sapphires, and maybe that will be too late for helping you.
Superb, amazing, Sneha. Loved your explanation. You will return with 3 sapphires. He might not be wearing them. He'll be returning it. But good understanding. That was a
Thank
right assumption. He could have worn it also. Amazing. Next one.
Sunita Garg, are you there, Sunita?
Yeah. 3 sapphires and a flood of tears. दीदी थोड़ा सा इसको बड़ा कर दीजिए, मेरे को थोड़ा दिक्कत हो रहा है छोटा देखने में. हाँ. A year
Is it
later,
fine?
yeah. A year later, as predicted, Sasi returned, pale, gasping, full of fear. He the roost. He
Rushed.
rushed up the stairs and collapsed at the master's feet, pla- pla- placing
Placing.
pla-
Yes, placing.
placing three sparkling sapphire masters. I have tribulous doctor say I will
Tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
tuberculosis. Doctor say I will die in 3 months. Only you can save me. Sri Yukteswar, Yuk, Yukteswar
Hmm.
stayed,
Paid.
si- stayed silent. Finally, he said, take back your jewels. Wear the bangle in a few weeks. You shall be well.
Hmm.
Okay, Shikha, can we have you?
Hello. Yes, yes. Sorry. Sorry. Yes. Hello. Yes. Good morning. Yeah. I need to explain this. Then
Yes.
after a year, as Sri Yukteswar predicted, Shasi came with lot of fear and he was very weak and lacking strength, and he collapsed at the master feet. He was knee down at the master feet, and he told the master that I have a big disease and I will be going to die in 3 months. Only you can save me. And he was very guilty also. He didn't listen to master when his master warned him.
Hmm.
So Sri Yukteswar was silent and asked him to take back your jewels, wear that bangle. So in a week he will be fine soon.
Super. So what happened? Okay, I think it's Shashi, not Sasi, my mistake. Okay, so Sashi was leading a lifestyle which was not good. See, in this one, reform or you will fall dangerously ill. Hmm? His lifestyle was wild. So might be he was doing some activity, probably not living a healthy life. He was being warned first by the master, but he continued to live his life the way he did. And as master predicted, what happened? He came back saying that I have only 3 months to live. I have got tuberculosis. Now master says, so see, imagine the depth of how much clairvoyance our masters had. He also said, you will come back the day you will come to meet me to tell that you are ill and you want my help. You will come with 3 sapphires in your hand, right? And that's exactly what happened. So master said, don't worry, just take this bangle and wear it. Okay. All right. This is our last slide. So yes, go ahead, Deepika.
So we finished with all the participants.
We have? Okay.
Is anybody left?
Ma'am, can
Yes,
I read?
I'm also in waiting,
She's
ma'am.
left. Oh,
Uh,
so-
please say your name because the
Ma'am,
screen is
Sunita
not
reading
showing.
is
and
late.
Vijay.
Those who have explained, they can now go for reading.
Yes, ma'am, reading is left. I can read.
Ma'am, I am also left.
Okay, we will have more activity based on this. So any two people can volunteer.
A
Who is
miracle.
left from the last
Sunita
activity?
Junjunwala is left, I think.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so
Can I
Sunita,
read?
you can, yeah.
Yeah. A miracle and a wound. Within an hour, Shashi condition changed, and Mukunda, I felt the master presence. My pain vanished, and he whispered and sipping milk. In a week, he is stronger than ever. But strangely, after recovery, he stopped visiting master. Maybe he, maybe it was a guilt, maybe a shame. I knew this. My master, calm and silent, had once again bent destiny out of the sheer love.
Calm. This was calm. My master, calm and silent.
Calm. Okay. Okay. Calm. After taking the sapphire with the master, Shashi condition gradually become the change. He feel healthy and he totally overcome the disease and whisper and he start taking the drinks, taking milk and all. In a week, he feel very strong than ever after the master wearing the sapphire. But strangely, he was feel very strange after the recovery, and he stopped going to the master's place. He didn't know why he go to stop visiting the master place, whether he guilt or a shame.
Yes.
Last was not actually in the screen, ma'am.
Same, exactly what you explained. So now this man has been healed because he
Yeah.
followed whatever the advice was given. And now he did not go back, probably he was guilty. He felt shameful that I did not heed to the master's warning in the beginning, whatever be the reason. See, once the master has healed him, the master doesn't expect him to come back or show his love or affection or his loyalty, his gratefulness, right? They are above it. They don't have to they're not there to gratify their senses, right? They're here just to kind of help others. How does this story make you feel? किसको क्या लगा पढ़ के, क्या कुछ चमका? Was there anything that you felt wow? Did you feel more attached with reading? Did you feel I should read more stories? Any impact after reading the story? Let's discuss.
We always believe in our master when we take him as a master.
Yeah, be it anyone, be it your Ish Devta, the god that you worship, anybody, right? It's about how much you uh, get out of your worldly, let's say, habits, right? And how much do you tune into your spiritual life? Perfect. What else?
We should give gratitude. Whomever person who helps us, we should give him gratitude and believe in that person. Because
Amazing.
if we will not believe, nothing can change. Believing is the part where we can trust is the thing that can change everything. You have to trust. If you want to gain something, you have to trust. It can be
100%.
relationship with husband or doctor or god or anyone. Trust is very important, and
Yeah.
gratitude.
Even doctors, right? If you don't trust his medicines, you'll never get
Exactly.
fine. Placebo works like that.
Everything is mentally. If we are
Everything is
trusting
in mind.
someone, we are thinking good about it, everything will be good. And if we take negatively, everything will go negative, wrong. So trust is the main thing. We have to trust.
Trust in what you are doing as an activity, that it will give you
Yeah.
fruits. Trust is the basis. Perfect, Nidhi.
This
What
is
else?
yes.
One must have a guru like Yukteswar Maharaj.
Ah, see, we come from that tradition, no? But be aware, it's not Sati
Always
anymore, so you
correct.
have to be very cautious. But yes, at least we should be mindful that we come from that lineage. We should be proud of when our tradition come to us from US, we feel very proud. Law of attraction, it works. But we have been given that from thousands of years, right? Okay. What else?
And we
Hmm.
should be kind and grateful, and we should always listen to our followers.
Yes.
When we are not well, we should obey the elders, which we don't. Mummy का कहना मान लो.
Ah, yes. Somebody with experience. Correct. What else?
हम बोले थे ना आपको नहीं किए ना ऐसे.
Yes. Somebody with an authority you should listen to. Yes. Okay. Anyone, anything else? How many of you felt that reading is a joy? It is not as boring or probably heavy as
Yeah,
I am making it to be. Yes,
yeah,
that's
reading. Really, I enjoy reading.
you enjoyed?
Yeah.
I love reading.
You love it? Do you do it often at home?
Yeah.
Yes, same here.
So how many of you today commit that you will read back at home?
Yes, I will.
At least till the time that you are in English. in the energy of all the mentors and Kavita and Darshana ji, when they are paying special attention to you and your improvement. Imagine and more you're improving, somebody's tracking your improvement. How often does that happen? Very less, right? So this is your time to give in even your 100% to your journey. Commit to it. And if you start reading at home, so right now we did not go into any pronunciation, we did not go into anything deeper related to reading. We just read for the sake of learning a story and having some fun out of it. But when you read at home, do a little bit more language learning, pronunciation learning. Now, will only reading help? No, then you have to speak also. See, if a swimmer knows everything about books, about has all the knowledge that is there in the book about swimming, but the swimmer does not get into water. He knows all the theory by heart, but he is not getting into water. He will not learn swimming, right? So all the word bank and resources that you will gather by reading and listening, unless you speak it out, unless you use your productive skills, it will not come to use. It's like the whole night you have made the bed, but when it was time to sleep, you started watching Netflix. Yeah. So you are making the bed, you're making the ambience to sleep and have, that miraculous healing sleep. But when does that happen? What's the two thing? Reading and speaking. Making the bed, sleeping on it. Yeah. So speaking is also very important. How are you guys doing speaking activity, by the way? In the class, you are doing audiobooks, you are doing anything else that you're doing at home?
Yeah, I'm
I
talking with
Yes,
with
Neetu?
myself, my husband.
With my son and husband. Who said?
Yeah, me, Sneha.
Sneha. Correct. So, Sneha, after the activities which are done in the class, you're also talking with your son and husband?
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Very good. Anything else? What
As
else? Everybody?
I take classes at home, so I talk to my students in English.
So you are already talking with your students in English. Perfect place to have more practice. Yes. What else? Are you guys doing self-talk? Anybody?
No.
I do.
No.
Yes.
I do.
How do you go about it?
Yes. I'm
Swati also. So Neetu, how do you do? How do you go about talking to yourself? What is it?
in front of mirror or something Hindi talk in Hindi and मतलब मन में करते रहते like English like this sentence is right or wrong but sometimes feel it's right or wrong but I can speak continuously yes this is right this is wrong or whatever.
Okay. So when you talk to yourself, the idea is to go unfiltered. Then there is no
Yes.
judgment. Then just go
Yes.
unfiltered and go on talking. And
Yes.
since you're also reading and listening, your knowledge is increasing. And if you're practicing with yourself also, the practice is getting better. And you have mentors who will check you, will see what wrong you're doing and correct you and guide you. You know. Neetu was saying something. She got disturbed. Yes, Neetu.
Talk to myself with my old friend. Now I started with her in English. Talk to start in English with her, and the what topics that we discussed in the class. I also do it my for myself. Means I got only one topic, and the other participants are attempting different topics. So I do all the topics uh, myself.
It's a brilliant idea, isn't it, everybody? Yeah. Shika,
Absolutely.
Samita,
Yes.
Sangeeta, Vijaya,
Very
Neha,
good idea.
Smita, Nidhi. Yeah, brilliant idea what Nitu does. So because you are not getting to practice every topic, she does it on her own at the house. And of course, that commitment will show when she speaks, right? Her improvement trajectory will be different.
Yes.
We all want that, isn't it? Okay. Sneha ji.
I think she has
What?
spoken.
She has?
You,
Okay,
Yeah.
her hands was
yeah.
raised. Perfect. So that brings me to the formula that receptive productive skills will pave the way for your speaking journey in the cleanest, easiest way possible. People don't apply it. It's easy, but that's the most science-backed formula, right? So we can do this. Babita ji, if there are any questions we can take, and now it's over to you.
Yes, yes. Anybody has any questions, please ask Priya. It was a wonderful presentation, Priya, and the story was so good. And the connection between receptive and productive skills, the more you listen, the more you, and I especially like the analogy of a bank. You know, the bank of words which you said, it was really so good. So anyone has any questions, this is a golden time to use it.
And also the paneer, I'll tell you the example again. So suppose now if you have that receptive skills, okay, your paneer is ready with you, but a person like me who has not been into kitchen for a long time, my skills to cook is not good, so I will not get a fantastic paneer butter masala, right? But somebody who is a good cook, if he doesn't have the ingredient, then also it will not happen. So you need both.
You
Dono
need
chahiye.
Sorry, Babita ji, I'm disturbing you, but
no problem.
I joined the class late because the family function is going on at my home. I put Mehndi. You
Yeah,
can
you
see.
had, yes, you had messaged, yes.
Yes. So what is going on? I don't understand what you are discussing.
So, Priya, can we give her one slide to read? It will be really good.
Can you give just in please WhatsApp what you discussed today so I can understand? Can you?
Yes,
Tell you in
I'll
short.
share
Yes,
the
Neetu.
takeaways
Don't
in
worry.
the end. I'll share the takeaways in the end.
Okay. Thank you, mentors.
If
It's
you want.
commendable that even with a family function going on and you made the effort to join. So that's really, really nice.
So this was the slide that I earlier thought we'll do together. I'll send both of this in group. Babita, you can send it to them. I'll also send some very nice books. In fact, if you want to do a simple reading, we could do
Yes,
one.
it would be very
Give me a
Yes,
minute.
that would
You
be
can
really good.
suggest some short stories to them.
Can we have another round of reading? Like if we have
Perfect. How much time do we have?
We have
We
30
have,
minutes.
yes, we have half an hour.
We have half an hour. Perfect. Then let's do this. I'll open another chapter that we can do. Babita ji, till the time I am opening this PDF, do they want to do a story together? You give them a prompt and they'll all add one line.
Yes.
Perfect.
Fabulous.
Okay, so
the line can be
who can think of one line where we start the story? I would like one of the participants to start. Any one line of a story, the first line of a story. You can say anything. Yes, Shikha.
It was a sunny, bright morning.
Can you repeat it?
It was a sunny, bright morning.
Okay, can you add one more line to this?
Birds were chirping in the sky.
I'll just explain this activity once. Everybody listen to me. See, when we write a story, the authors pay so much attention. What is the setting? Kahan par ho raha hai ye story? Who are the characters? Right? But the way we are going to create a story today, you can't even imagine how this will turn out. Nobody can imagine how the story will turn out. Okay? You will see it at the end. So, हम क्या करेंगे? We are going to start a stories line, and then everybody will add just one more line to continue the story. Don't think आगे क्या होगा पीछे क्या होगा. You just say one more line for the story, just one. Okay, not two, not three. For example, I'll just give a short example. Suppose I say, once upon a time in the cave I entered. One person said, I entered and I saw a lion. Second person said, the lion was ready to attack me. Third person said, the lion wanted to attack me, but I ran away swiftly. Fourth person said, I ran away, but the lion was also running beside me. Everybody will give just one line. Okay?
Okay.
And the line was according to Shika.
It was a sunny, bright morning. Birds were chirping in the sky.
Perfect. Just one more line. Don't think of the story at all. Just think, uske aage kya hua.
Samta, add to it.
It was Saturday, no tiffin day.
Okay, Sneha.
But have to cook a lot of food because a lot of guests are coming to night to have dinner at my home.
Nidhi.
I was planning to cook delicious foods like pav bhaji and paneer butter masala to serve my guest.
Neha.
Yes, I'm making menu to serve the food like the starter and main course uh, uh, um, among with desserts.
Along with
Along with,
the
yes, along with, yeah, I'm not cutting that along with desserts.
Sunita.
I make the list for the ingredients which have to required in my menu to buy.
Sangeeta ji.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I
Yes.
say, because I have to leave now?
Yes, yes, Swati.
Ma'am, tomorrow is Sunday. That is very hectic day.
Okay, so that's a new line we got. Great.
Yes.
Sangeeta ji.
Shall I leave, ma'am?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
मैंने ना मैं जाती हूँ वहां पे
Thank you,
आवाज नहीं आ
Priya
रहा था
ji.
बताइए क्या पूछे what you ask for
So Swati, can you just repeat your line?
Tomorrow is Sunday. That is very hectic day.
Yes, Sangeeta
what
ji.
I
So you have to continue the story from this
Thank
line.
you.
okay and I want to go to the there is a because of the hectic day I have a pre-planned for my movie day but I
That's
don't
it.
have
That's
any
it. Only one line. Only one line. Okay, Vijaya.
Yes. Since it was going to be a hectic day, I had prepared the meal and everything. And then
So Sangeeta ji said that it was a hectic day. She had planned for a movie. So continue from there.
okay. So I had my parlor day that day. So I called the parlor person home instead of venturing out.
Okay. Neetu. Is it
You are
possible for you to say? You're on mute.
What I have to say about? I I was
Okay, you are
busy.
okay. So you take the next one. So
I
who
can
is left?
continue. I'll
Yes,
continue.
Sumita. Yes.
Suddenly the bell rang. I opened the gate thinking that it would be the parlor lady, but it was someone else.
Now I can talk.
Yes.
When I opened my door, I think it was a parlor lady, but there is someone else. Now I have to create a story, na?
You have to say another line.
Just one line you need to add to this.
I surprised to see my friend, my old friend, my school friend. She's in front of
Okay.
me. I was so excited to see her.
That's it. Sneha.
me.
Yes.
Yeah, last line was she's surprised to see her. As she
Hmm.
came, I told her about my joining English class, and I told her a lot of things about our mentors and about my fellow friends that we are learning English speaking, and
That's
she
it. Only
also.
one line. Only one line. Yes. Samta.
And uh, suddenly a thought came that my parlor lady is going to come, and how will I manage with her and the parlor course which I have to be get done?
But the friend came now.
Sneha, your part is
Correct.
done. So let's, yes, it's very nice. You're trying to give an explanation to your sentence. Sunita Garg. Okay, Sunita Lohiya, आप बोल सकते हैं.
हाँ. Since she was my old friend, we shared lots of memory together, school time.
Sunita Garg.
दीदी मेरा वीडियो चालू नहीं हो रहा है, पता नहीं कैसे।
बिकॉज मैंने ऑफ कर दिया था. जस्ट अ मिनट.
ओ
Now you
सॉरी।
started. Now you started.
या
Now you switch on your video.
ओके।
You can speak without. Yes. So continue the line which Sunita ji had just spoken. Sunita Lohia had just spoken.
इंग्लिश
You were, I think you were not paying attention. You were doing something else.
नहीं।
Acha, you were paying attention. Okay. Continue. You are thinking about what to say.
I say in English classes, very good feeling.
Okay. Anybody else left?
Ma'am, I took my friend in the kitchen. Please help me to make the dinner for the tonight.
Okay. So I think there we come to the end of a story, which started from a bright, sunny day to when the planning of the dinner party and ultimately to English classes, and ultimately she took the friend to help her with the dinner.
Ending up in the kitchen. We ended up in the
Full
kitchen.
circle.
Always.
You
Very
can't even
good
write this.
No different day to kitchen dinner.
Did you all enjoy this activity?
That I've arrived on the day.
Okay.
बहुत मजा आया।
Should we do one more, Babita ji? This is
Yeah.
nice.
Yes,
Everybody
yes,
gets
we can.
involved in the same time. So, okay. So the story will be okay. Once upon a time, all the animals in the jungle gathered together. Okay, Vijaya, go.
They gathered together to choose the new king for the jungle.
Oh, Sumita.
Any?
Sumita is our
Multiple
mentor.
Sunitas.
We have 3 Sunitas over here.
Sunitas, yeah.
Okay, Babita ji will take the name, okay?
Sunita, no, you are doing a great job, Priya. Sunita
Conclude
Jindinwala, yes.
Yes. All the animals chosen lion as their king because he was strong and
That's it.
very
That's it.
powerful.
So there was this meeting. Who should be our king? Lion became the king. Next.
Sunita Jindinwala.
But lion said, this time I won't want to be king. Make the another one to take the part of the duty.
Superb. Another twist. Lion says, I don't want to be king this time. Let someone else become the king. Okay.
Shikha.
Shikha is frozen.
Shikha? Oh, she's frozen. Okay. Sneha.
Yeah. By hearing this, Fox said that gone are those days. Always lion won't be the king. I will be the king.
Amazing. Sneha says, the cunning fox. She
Cunning
wanted to
Fox
become
said.
the king or the
Yeah.
queen.
Nidhi.
Sorry, I missed out.
Now, the conspiracy started between the other animals like monkey, elephant, that why should fox and lion have fun all the time? Now let's we get chance to be the king of the jungle, not every time lion and fox. Now we'll fight for ourselves and we'll stand for us, and now we'll become the
Amazing. So
king
now
of
That's
an
it.
the
alliance.
jungle,
There's an
not
alliance between
lion
the
and
monkey.
fox.
The monkey and
Yes. Now so
other
they are
animals
making
are
a
forming another
conspiracy
party.
that we will defeat fox
That's
and
it.
lion
That's it.
and we will become
That's
the
it,
king
Nidhi.
of the jungle.
Nidhi, that's it.
Because
Yeah.
we have to give the plot has to be given to everybody to make. No. So your plot is that now Fox said, I want to become the king. But monkey and other animals are thinking, why Fox? There should be another party. Opposition party has come. Next.
Shikha.
Yeah. Then monkey and other animals decided to have one meeting again so that they can have a decision to whom to make the king of the jungle. Who is more deserving?
Great. Samta.
In between, it was afternoon, and they planned to have a great dinner, delicious lunch.
Okay. Neetu?
Sorry, I could not concentrate because so much noise there at
Okay,
home.
so Neetu, you just listen and you just listen to the
Okay.
activity whenever
Okay.
possible. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So Sunita Garg, just continue what Samta has just said and mute yourself. So what Samta said that once they were deciding that somebody else needs to be the king, so now they decided to have a lunch party. And
Delicious
after
lunch.
that, Sunita ji,
Can you please
हाँ
mute yourself?
अभी मेरे को
सुनीता
इतना
जी वाला
समझ
ना
नहीं आ रहा है बहुत ज्यादा
अच्छा ठीक है, you take the next turn.
Can I?
We'll see who
Can,
spoke.
ma'am, Neha?
Yes, Neha.
Yeah. When animals are having lunch, they are decided to go for a voting pattern. They chosen four animals and they will
That's it.
ready
That's it.
for the vote.
They decided to go for a voting pattern.
Yeah.
So that is your line. Okay. Next we have who else is left? I think everybody is done. So we can just have a repeat. Yeah,
Rachna,
so
go ahead.
Nidhi,
Yes.
continue from what Neha said that they decided to have a voting
And
pattern.
then Rachna will give a full summation. Okay, Rachna?
Now they decided for the voting panel, and they called a meeting so that they can each party called their own meeting so that they can convince their own team to vote against them.
Thank you, Nidhi.
Should I add?
So you want to say
Should
something?
I?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we'll have the last one.
And during the voting time, the all the parties Kuning Fox make a Gathbandhan and give the votes to the only Kuning Fox, and she became the king of the jungle. That's
Very nice.
how the yeah.
So I'll give the summation. Basically, we started the story from lion, that it's a jungle and there's a lion, and then he had to be the king, but he didn't want to be the king. So then the fox came in, he wanted to be the king. Then the parties came in, so four animals were nominated, and then the election process, the voting process was there. Finally the cunning fox won it by making a
Make
gadbandhan and taking it all home and being the king of the jungle.
Moral of the story is, if we do not choose right person, the fox will be our master.
Oh, wow.
Basically, the moral of the story is angur khatte hain, and the fox takes it all.
Absolutely.
Ah.
Too many people
Politics is
spoiled.
everywhere, even in the jungle too.
Yes, so that was a very interesting exercise. Over to you, Priya.
Great, great, great. So, Babita ji, what do you want to do? Tell me. We have 15 minutes, right?
Yeah. So just
Yeah, I think we can wrap it up.
we can wrap
We
up
can
the
wrap up.
session now.
Cool.
Yes,
So, if
yes.
anybody has any questions, anything to talk about, we can do 5 minutes of just general chit chat.
Yes. Anybody wants to say anything, any feedback you want to give about the session, what you learned from today's session, what you found easy, what you found
Yeah,
difficult?
I want to share something.
Yes, Neha.
Like our guest shows small topics for the reading that will very interesting, because the whole book is reading sometimes like बहुत ज़्यादा भारी लगने लगता है. So it's a small topics. If I choose for read, that will be more
Beneficial
beneficial for me.
Easy for you to
Yeah,
read.
easy for me, and yeah, beneficial for me. So that is my takeaway from this class.
And Neha,
Very
what
nice.
happens if you give
It
yourself
was
too much work for one day, then you will not do it. because you'll be overwhelmed. But if you do small activities, if you undertake small things, I'll only read 5 minutes today. Start with that. Or
Yes.
if you're consistent with 5 minutes for 5 days, automatically it will become 10. But if you think day one, I will read 1 hour,
No, it
see,
will be
day
not
one
work.
will happen.
No, it will not work for me.
So good takeaway, Neha, that you want to do it and you want to go ahead with smaller chunks. That
Yes.
any habit that you want to start, especially reading, listening, speaking, start with small.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Neha. Anyone else wants to say
Yeah.
something about our today's session?
Today our
Yes.
Yes,
So
mentor.
I would like to say today's session is wonderful. Really, we enjoyed, and our involvement makes more interesting for us. Really, I like this session too much,
thank
and
you,
looking
Sneha.
forward a lot. Yeah.
Thank you,
Neha,
Sunita.
wonderful. Say
And
that
I
again.
like the way of this small slides, and I found reading very enjoyable today.
Today we have also a good tip by the Priyaji. Ki only reading will not complete your journey. You have to both reading and writing will be parallel. Then your speaking of the languages will be more easy.
100%. You need both.
Read
I
both.
get freezed while speaking. Today I tried.
So Vijaya is saying that I read a lot but don't retain many words, and while speaking, my word bank is still empty.
Yes. Same problem
Same mine also.
with
I read
Okay,
a lot,
somebody
but my
answer.
bank is empty.
So what are you saying? You are reading and yet you're having problems in recalling words. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes,
So
and
let's
and
take
when I have
Samta's
Yes.
to
example
speak,
first. Then we'll
I
go
have
one by
started.
one.
I have
Samta,
started
how much
watching.
do you read? Samta,
I
This
am.
is the same with me. I'm not able to recall words.
but
I
how
also
much do you read first? Tell me that. How much do you read?
how much I love to read. read a lot, but while speaking, I can't recall the words.
We'll go
Even
back
the
to your
simpler words.
recalling. So, for example, what do you read?
I read basically books of authors, books of authors only. Sorry, Sudham story books basically.
Sudhamurthy.
Yeah, I love to
And,
read her.
and how much time do you spend in reading every day?
Sometimes 15 minutes. No, it's not same. It changes every time. 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
And how much reading do you do consistently? Is it like one time you read and then after 5 days you're reading?
No, I read it every day.
You read every day. Cool. So now when your word recall problem happens, do you want to translate word to word? How is that problem coming up? Like what is that like to you?
Like I can't even recall in Hindi or English, both languages. Not a language basically, but कि अरे उसको क्या बोलते हैं मतलब I will
Yes.
just
Yeah. So I'll break it down for you. Okay. First, let's take that one where you said Hindi English both vanishes. Yeah.
yeah
It happens. And it happens mostly in the case when you have an important meeting or a little crucial, a little stake worthy conversation. Probably here in front of class. Everyone is watching, everyone is paying attention to how you are speaking. So little crucial than ever, correct?
yeah
At this time, why does word not come to you? Whether in Hindi or English? That was your question?
yeah
It is scientifically proven our brain has actually two parts. Okay, one is the Wernicke, one is the Broca. Wernicke region helps you to understand, so you can completely understand what's going on in the class. कौन क्या बोल रहा है सब समझ में आ रहा है. Your Broca region in the brain is responsible for you to speak, for you to literally get hold of words and be able to speak. When we are in a little crucial situation, this part of the brain, Broca, it gets devoid of blood completely. Like the brain can't function because from ages, the way body is being built, we activate our flight and fight response whenever we are in a crucial situation. As in, whenever the body senses that you are having a bit of a trouble, you have anxiety, you are nervous, or you're just not yourself, not very natural, that part of the brain that gets devoid of blood, and all the blood gets back to your limb and your hands and legs. ये हमारा ना बहुत पुराना एक mechanism है body का, वो trigger हो जाता है. So Samta, you just need to train yourself to speak more and speak in situations where there is a bit of anxiety involved. The more you do that, the more this problem will go away on its own. ये जो आप बोल रहे हो ना, ये प्रॉब्लम होता है बहुत स्टेक प्रोफेशनल्स का. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, प्रोफेशनल्स दे आर वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट, दे नो देयर प्रोजेक्ट, बट इन द मीटिंग, especially when they are meeting with the CEO or it's a meeting where they are presenting, they face the same problem and they say, why? I'm so well prepared, everything is good, what happens in the meeting? Why can't I speak? This is a reason you have to train yourself to speak specifically under situations when you feel you are under stress. Huh? Do that practice, and once 5 times 10 times you have spoken under such circumstances, your brain will know it's not anxiety, I can handle it, I can tackle it. It's psychologically driven. समझ में आया समता?
Yeah, yes.
And this, again, the problem of word recall, right? Word recall, guys, see, I always say again that speaking is both psychological and skill based. How will you improve your skill? Receptive, productive. Psychologically speaking, you don't have to translate word by word. You don't have to. If I have to say, मैं हमेशा एक ही बात बोलती हूँ, मुझे ये कल याद दिला देना. Remind me this tomorrow. You don't have to say the word remind. You can say, can you tell me that again tomorrow?
Yes.
Will you knock me again? Will you remember this for me and tell me? आप समझ रहे हो समझाओ? It is your confidence that whether you can talk or not, whether the words will come. It is a lot about your confidence. The word recall problem is also a problem of your confidence and anxiety, because one thing can be said in number of ways. Don't look for word to word translation. अगर word to word ढूंढोगे तो वो नहीं मिलता है, और बहुत natural है कि same word नहीं मिले आपको. But the more your receptive skills become stronger, that word to word translation will also happen. It's a journey, you know. Speaking English is also like one milestone to another, to third, to fourth. Clear हुआ थोड़ा?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Super. Any other question?
Beautifully explained, Priya. Really well explained. And so I think now they will be able to challenge themselves to take that one step further. Anyone else? Any other questions? Otherwise, we wrap up the session.
No, thank you.
That's it. So, Rachna, over to you.
Yes. So, Priya, thank you so much. The session was very interesting. You kept it so light, so entertaining. And like every time, we are doing so much, but every time when you come, you bring something new to the table. You give us a new perspective, how we can make things better. So, this is your initiative, and we are still learning from you. Thank you for coming here. And like the takeaways from today's session were lots and lots. First was the concentrated reading, and then the receptive and the productive skill, and depositing the word bank. The best idea, you have to build on your words, and you have to talk to other people who you think can help you with the words. And then the storytelling style with which and the real life examples, and paneer butter masala. I mean, you added so much flavor to it. The session became so interesting. So loved it all. And of course, when you told us to focus on the pronunciation, we also keep telling them, focus on your pronunciation, read a lot, because that helps. So thank you, Priya, once again. I'll just keep it short and crisp. And it was very interesting, and it was very kind of you to be here and help the participants.
Honor is all mine. It's an honor and a privilege to be here. And you have no idea. It is such a close initiative to my heart. And I know that being here itself just raises my energy as a trainer. And not just as a trainer, it's something that is very powerful reflector of really my own journey. When I started English, I was at a point when I was myself a learner of my subject and a trainer at the same time. But the learning was happening at a rate, and I envisioned, and Kavita's vision became my vision. So you have no idea. The honor, the privilege is all mine.
It is such a great initiative, such a great initiative.
And thanks to Kavita for that.
So before
Yes,
we
all
leave,
thanks to her.
Before we leave, Darshana is here, so we would just like to hear from Darshana. Darshana, can we have you? Yes.
Yes, it was literally a very good learning session. And Priya, the lively, the chirpy, and an enthusiast by herself. It was a great session. Looking forward to having more sessions with her in near future. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Darshana.
Thank
So,
you.
girls, after this wonderful, wonderful session, we'll take your leave and we again meet on Thursday. And happy homework. So, homeworks will come your way.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you, mentors.
everyone.
Thank you
Thank you for
again,
the
Priya.
homework.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
Bye. See you all.
Bye,
Nice.
everyone. Keep reading,
Bye
keep
bye,
Bye.
writing,
everyone.
keep
Bye.
speaking.
Bye.
YouTube live